All right, I wanted to make this video because I'm sure a lot of you are concerned and now you're second guessing and you're wondering what the hell is going on. And, maybe you're saying, Mike, he really missed that one. He should have listened to the people up there at the top when the Dow was 18,000. Things were starting to come together. He ignored it. And now look at where we are right now. Okay, none of the above, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. Couple of things here. First of all, this is all about framing, all right? And it's all about your mental game again. Now, if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling unsure, uncertain, scared, frightened, then that's good because you need to feel that. Okay, I spoke about this the other day that those emotions, you got to expose them. They have to come out and you have to learn how to deal with them because this is the nature of this game. And if you can't handle that, you're in the wrong business. I'm telling you. So if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling nervous, if you're feeling unsure, if you're second guessing the approach, that's all good. You got to see that as good. You got to, say to yourself, hey, I'm happy this is happening. I need to be put out there. You don't get stronger in life by, being sedentary, by doing nothing. You got to lift heavy weights. You got to train. You got to become fit. You got to run faster. You got to push yourself. You got to break, through the envelope. So that's all good. So it's a question of framing. Now, the other, framing is also like have some perspective, man. We had a pullback in the market. So what? I mean, my attitude is detachment. That's one of the principles that I teach, detachment. All right, 9 years ago, 7 years ago, the Dow was at 6,400. We had the worst financial crash since the Great Depression, and now we're at 17,300. You need perspective. There was a pullback. People are afraid of a rate hike, which is an irrational fear. I've explained it. If you're going to do this based on MMT, then you have to stick with the MMT. If you say, I should have sold because, I realize everyone's going to sell and then I'm going to flip around and buy, more power to you if you have that kind of dexterity. I just don't. I have to go with the understanding of, the dynamics of what's really happening. A rate hike, if and when it happens, is not a negative for the market. Just like back in 2008 and 2009 and 2011 and 12 and 13, when the Fed was, cutting interest rates and doing program after program of quantitative easing, people were selling the dollar and buying gold. I was doing the opposite. I was buying the dollar and selling gold. And let me tell you, those days when they announced those QE programs, it was rough having the positions on that I had. But look how it turned out. All right? Anyone could go now and second guess, oh, you should have sold up there at 18,000. That's not going to work. All right? So, and if you're in trouble financially, if your account is close to a margin call or you are way overexposed, then that's good that you know that. It tells you you have to bring down the exposure. Keep that exposure low in the beginning until you really understand about detachment. These things are going to happen. All right? These things are going to happen. And if you can't stay focused and, stay the course, then it's not going to work out, man. It's not going to work out. All right, let's leave that for a moment and, we'll check it out later. But really, the way to handle this right now is to focus on your mental game and to understand that what you're feeling right now, if you're fearful, if you're stressed out, if you're scared, that's all good. That's all good. That emotion needs to come out. You need to work on that. You really need to work on that. I got positions on. I'm long Aussie dollar. I'm long the euro. I'm long the Canadian dollar. All three. I'm down 5%. It's no big deal. I'm going to make money on those positions. But I'm also short treasuries, and I sold treasuries not like all the other idiots who've been selling them for 7, 8, 9 years because they said it was a bubble and low interest rates are unsustainable. No, they're clueless. I sold treasuries, recently because the Fed said they were raising interest rates. So am I losing on my S&P position? Yeah, but I'm short treasuries, so it almost balances out. That's how it works. All right? Come on, people. Get yourself together.